Hey guys, how's it going? Just making another quick video. So this is a steam condensate pump. I'm just going to be going over a couple things. What does it do and why do we need it? So I'll start with why we need it. So the what it does makes more sense. In a steam system, you're going to have condensate from when it cools down or after it's done being used. You take that energy out of that steam and it's going to turn back into condensate, which is just water from originally from when water went to steam, and now steam coming back to water. A lot of the time in facilities, the steam plant will pay you for that condensate back, or at least give you some money back, because that condensate is already treated. There's chemicals in there. It's like super purified water pretty much, so you don't have anything going on inside the pipes from the steam a little bit. So they want this condensate back, so they can reproduce more steam off of it and not have to redo everything. But at the same time, the condensate needs to go somewhere, and in a facility like this, you're going to have everything kind of all over the place. Maybe it goes up to the third floor, comes back down, goes left, goes right, whatever. So you're going to need to do something with that condensate when it's done. What it does is it's going to come in here and then get pumped out somewhere else. Now, how does it work? So this right here is it's coming off low pressure steam. So it's low pressure condensate. It's coming in. It's shooting right into the tank, and it's filling up in the tank. It's actually running right now. This black pipe here, that's your vent. So that's just going to go up onto the roof somewhere outside the wall. Here's your pump condensate going that way, out. And you have two pumps. You won't always have two pumps depending on how your system works. I've seen them a lot with two pumps, sometimes one. So basically, after you're done using the steam, it goes through the traps. This guy here, it's going to go through the traps, going to work itself. Now, this is a F&T float and thermostatic trap. So this is going to have a float in it, and it's also going to have a thermostatic trap to capture the condensate from the steam and separate them. If you don't separate them, the steam is going to hammer once it reaches the condensate, because it's cooler. It's going to hammer and it's going to try to expand that condensate, and it could explode pipes, things like that. Usually hear a banging noise. That's hammering. So anyways, once it gets past the traps, it's going to come into the condensate pump. It's going to fill this tank, and there's a float on here right there. Now the float's going to pull up. It's going to turn on one of the pumps. That's going to pump it back up and out, and in our case it's going to go into another tank somewhere, and then it's going to eventually be pumped out of the building back through the lines back to our steam plant that produces the steam and that we pay for, because we don't produce our own steam. But this switch, when it comes up and it turns one of these pumps on, that's going to run down, and then it's going to turn off. When that float comes up again, it's going to turn the other pump on, and it's just going to differentiate. That's pretty much how it works and why we need it. Usually, in some places, they'll just go ahead and pump the steam right into a drain and just get rid of it. It's worthless to them. Whoever, in some facilities, like I said, you are going to get money back for that. If you guys have any more questions, just let me know. This up here, this is just the electrical control panel, 2 disconnect switches, and then the auto, off, and hand, and then you got your disconnect. I think that's pretty much it.